was great. I like to keep things fresh, and I think that it's so 100% spot on of what our world is facing today. So I want to thank Voltage for coming out today and being part of this. I'm going to give you the logistics of the challenge, though, all right? We're going to actually start this challenge September 8th, and it's going to run for 21 days. So this gives you plenty of time to go grocery shopping, to clean out your cupboards, to get your paperwork and your journal set up and ready for this challenge. It also gives you an opportunity to start with that cleanse that we talked about, and we will show you a short clip on how to do that cleanse when I get finished. If you could do me a favor, Vanessa, and go to the What You Can Eat, and go to the complete food list. And this website is also on Facebook. We forgot to write it on a board. We were supposed to write it on a board, but it's blinddoggym.weebly.com, right? So it's not our official site. On here, though, you're going to see the list of all the foods that you can eat. Now, you're going to notice as she's scrolling down there, go up to the top there, you've got lean meats, okay? Ton of them. Fish, any fish that you want. This is all fresh. Shellfish, scroll down, keep going. All pretty easy stuff. You have some protein choices there for vegetarian. All the vegetables, look at that list of vegetables. All right, can you tell? We want you to eat vegetables. Vegetables are good. There's just a ton of them, right? No vegetables, not a lot of sugar in vegetables, right? We got legumes. This is not a paleo diet. We call it the Sane Challenge because what we did is we took a little bit of paleo, we took a little bit of clean, we took a little bit of just eat good food, right? That's wholesome, as close to its original state as possible. And don't get crazy. Don't get like, oh my God, I can't drink milk. If you're on paleo, people get crazy like, oh my God, I can't drink milk, right? Or oh my God, I can't eat a bean because it's a legume, and paleo is set up that way, right? So we called it sane because we're allowing some of the stuff in here. It's not one or the other, it's just common sense. Good healthy oils, dairy products. A couple things I want to point out, Greek yogurt, plain. When we get into yogurts, when we go into processed foods, and you're going to go and have some Greek yogurt, make sure you're picking out plain Greek yogurt, not the yogurt with flavors in it. Because when you add that flavor into it, look at the ingredients, and what are you going to see? You're going to see the sugar go way up. All right, so get plain yogurt, add your own fruit to it. Okay? Healthy oils are all there. Notice you don't see any corn oil in there. That's bad stuff. Nuts and seeds, all kinds of crazy nuts and seeds. Paleo, that's what we're known for, right? We eat twigs and berries and nuts and seeds, right? And then you've got some other healthy fats in there. Avocado, eggs, nature's vitamin right there. Beverages. Let's talk about beverages for a minute. I listed green tea and coconut water. That doesn't mean that's the only thing you can drink. Right? You can drink a lot of different things, but what are you going to stay away from? You're going to stay away from fruit juices, right? Because fruit juices are going to be high in sugars. Or you're going to drink them responsibly at 24 grams of added sugar in a 24-hour period of time. So your fruit juice consumption is going to go down. I just can't tell you enough about plain, good, simple water. I mean, your primary fluid of the day should be nothing but plain, simple water. Okay, and we've got a piece on our blog or on our website here that talks about the importance of water. Fruits, there's a ton of fruits. Again, be responsible with your fruits. Do I tell you, hey, it's all on the list, so can I eat fruit every single day for every single meal all day long? I guess you could, but it's not going to be good for you. Why? Fruits are high in sugar, right? So eat them in moderation. Right? But eat the fruit, not the fruit juice. You want some strawberries, you want orange, that's great. Get the fiber out of that fruit while you're eating it. Sweeteners, we do allow some sweeteners, but again, looking at that 24 grams of sugar in a 24-hour period of time, don't get crazy with your agave and your natural honey from the guy down the street that has beehives, right? Because it's still sugar. Grains are one thing that is not allowed in a paleo world, but we allow it in our Sane Challenge because you got to have some good healthy grains in there to add some carbohydrates and just balance things out. Pre-post workout drinks, because why? We all drink them, right? Pay attention to the sugar in them. Read your ingredients. Be responsible. Take a look at what's in them. If it's got a high sugar content, go to the next one. Find something else. You want to find something that's going to be lower in sugar. We used paleo. What is that? What do we have in here? The drink?
The caveman coffee?
No, the other one.
Fit Aid?
Fit Aid. Let's call it a picture somewhere. Fit Aid works, right? Sane is a good all-natural pre-workout, post-workout. It's supported through the paleo environment, and there's 6 grams of sugar in that, right? So again, 24 hours in a 24-hour period of time, drink that responsibly. Lots of different other choices, and then down here is the no you can't eat. So, cheats. Now, when I get into the details of how you're going to keep track of stuff, if you choose to eat any of this stuff, well, first of all, we're telling you don't. This is all bad stuff for you. Don't eat it. But if you choose to eat it, you're going to get penalized in the challenge for it, right? We don't like to focus on the negative, but I've got to put it in there so that, hey, if I decide that I'm going to have a piece of cake at my kid's birthday party, then by all means, live your life. Have a piece of cake at your kid's birthday party, right? But take 5 points off your challenge. Set your priorities, right? All right, so we like the cheese in the can, brownies, all kinds of stuff, right? It's all bad stuff. Soft drinks, scroll down a little bit more. Soft drinks, fruit juices, just stay away from them. Gatorade, sports drinks, be careful, use them responsibly with that 24 grams of sugar. Alcohol, blind dog dinners, fireball, right? So this is a change from the last challenge. There is no alcohol, no form of alcohol. And you see my little note up there, right? If you cannot go 21 days without one source of alcohol, then you have a much bigger problem than you're eating. That's all I'm going to say. All right? So no alcohol. Condiments, stay away from them. I think mustard is about the best condiment out there in the world because mustard doesn't have added sugar. Everything else does. All right? And then other no's, there's some white rice. So we want you to stay away from white rice, white flour. Those are processed and not good for you, right? Whole wheats, though, you can stick to those kind of whole wheat items, but again, in moderation. Any questions over our list of foods to eat and not eat? Makes sense, doesn't it? It's common sense. All right, so scroll to the top there. Do me a favor, go to the submit data. Now, to start the challenge, to join the challenge, this is all that you need to do, is you're going to take a series of information and plug this into the website. All right, I've outlined it here. Your very first submission is going to be on midnight September 7th, no later than. You can put it in at any time before that, right? But no later than midnight September 7th. That gets you into the challenge. I'm going to get an email with all the information. It's completely 100% confidential to me. I'm not going to share it with anybody, all right? I'm going to track all of this as you guys are submitting it. The next submission you're going to put in is going to be midnight on the 14th of September. That's going to be for points. Then you're going to do it again on the 21st, and then your final submission to end the challenge is going to be midnight on September 28th. No later than that's the last day of the challenge. So midnight of that night, you're going to submit all of your measurements, pictures, points, and so forth at the end. This is the form here. You're going to give me logistic information. Then you're going to submit every week how many points you're getting, okay? And I'll explain those points in a minute. So scroll down, you see there the first points due September 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. So every week you're submitting points. If you fail to submit points on any one of these given days, you're done with the challenge. You won't be on the roster anymore. Okay, so pay close attention to that. Make sure you get those points in. This is what you're going to need to submit the very first time you submit information and the very last time you submit information. We're going to take the body fat percentage. Now there's lots of ways to come up with body fat percentage, and Michelle is here somewhere who probably is going to help us understand it a little bit, right? Body fat percentage, we have a cool little machine that measures it. All right, you could do it here for you at the gym during open hours. You could do it on your own. You could do it with your doctor. Lorain County Community College has a bod pod system. I think it's like $28 or something. You can go sit in a little eggshell thing, and it pressurizes you and gives you a body fat percentage. You're going to measure your chest, your waist, your hips, your upper leg, your upper arm. Make sure you consistently pick left to right and do the same arm each time. And then your total weight, although we're not focused so much on the weight, but we are going to track it. We also encourage you to take photos of yourself, because this is a mistake I made early on. I did not take those stand in front of a plain white wall or a plain beige wall and take a photo of you standing forward. Take a photo of you standing sideways. Make sure you're in a bathing suit or something skimpy, right? we encourage you, do not have